Hey Star Warriors, Stargeek here, and welcome to the 17th episode of Star Wars Factor Beam, the series where I tell you 5 Star Wars facts that you just can't pull away from. Each episode is centered around a certain character, film, or category. In today's episode, the character under lockdown in the cell block level of the Fact Star is mysterious Sith apprentice, Darth Maul. Let's hop right into it with fact number 1. If you've ever watched The Phantom Menace and noticed something about Darth Maul's ear, it may interest you to know that it is indeed a stud earring. And while I'm sure there's some sort of elaborate EU story behind this, I find the one behind the scenes more interesting. Before sitting down to have the makeup artist turn him into Darth Maul, stuntman Ray Park had put in a small metal earring. He only noticed it after all of the makeup was applied, and was preparing to remove it when George Lucas stopped him because he thought it added to the character. Ray Park sees the earring as putting a part of himself in the movie, making his role more unique and personal.
Then you must have your revenge, my brother.
Yes, we shall start with revenge.
Fact number 2. One of the very early concepts from Maul became the design of the Night Sister Sith Witches. It may fit for these creepy characters, but could you imagine Maul with that pale blue skin, red dreadlocks, and lifeless eyes? We're definitely lucky that we didn't end up with this version of everyone's favorite Dathomirian.
We don't like strangers.
I'm not a stranger.
Prepare to die.
Fact number 3. In another concept image for Darth Maul, he was supposed to have feathers growing out of his head. It was submitted as such, but when it got to the creature effects crew, led by Nick Dudman, they interpreted the totem pole inspired feathers as horns, changing one of the most defining features. Maul was also supposed to wear a tight-fitting formal suit, but eventually donned the samurai-type robes instead due to the extreme level of movement his character would have to be doing. Fact number 4. Darth Maul only has 3 lines of dialogue. While this may be a little bit of a more well-known fact, I find it extremely interesting. Just like Boba Fett, who had very few lines in the OT, Maul, who barely speaks, has joined Fett as one of the most iconic villains of all time. Some say this is because they don't have to deliver any of the bad Lucas dialogue, but I think it's more because of the mystery of their characters. So as little as Maul talked, it's definitely a part of his eerie persona.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
And finally, fact number 5. You've probably heard the classic question, are zebras white with black stripes, or black with white stripes? So, I ask, what color is Darth Maul's skin? As you can probably tell, it's completely blood red, but what you may not know is how he got those black markings. The body marks are black Sith tribal tattoos to show his devotion to the Sith Lords. And as a bonus fact for all of you Clone Wars fans, in Season 4 we saw the return of Darth Maul. Over the years he had driven himself mad and ended up with a gigantic robotic spider body. When his brother Savage Opress brought him before Mother Talzin, she gave him new legs. These are supposed to be the legs of old damaged super battle droids, but in my opinion, end up looking like robotic chicken legs. Maul went on to be one of the highlights of Season 5, sparing nothing to get revenge on his sworn enemy.
Revenge. I must have revenge.
That wraps up episode 17 of Star Wars Factor Beam. Subscribe to Stargeek for weekly Star Wars content. Did you learn anything new about the feathered zebra, Silent Park? If so, put it in the comments below. If you like the channel, please tell a friend. If you enjoyed the video, please shoot that like button at light speed. You can go check out my Facebook page linked in the description. Also check out my Twitter account at StargeekYT and find me on Instagram by the same handle. Click on the link to the left for my last video, part 1 of my 10,000 subscriber Q&A. You can also click on the right to watch Factor Beam episode 16 on Lando Calrissian. Don't forget to like the video and comment on your own character suggestions below the video. Until we meet again in a galaxy far, far away, this has been Stargeek. Hey guys, I'm not sure you've heard, but there's a Star Wars sale at the mall. everything's half off.